Alright. John's Sacrifice. Oh, interesting. Should be a pretty good matchup. Would usually play blue on 2, but since I have this kind of hand. Harvester, 4 Corvold. On free, they could have Fable. I guess I need to say go. Fortunate. Pretty unlucky. It's only Fable I need to be worried about. But if they have Fable, I just lose. Could easily have Fable in hand and just be playing around Veto and Censor. I've been kind of repping Veto. Especially now they know that I had Portable Hole in hand, so they know for a fact I have Veto. Because I obviously drew the land, so I had the Portable Hole. Okay. These are stuck on land right now. Hopefully it stays that way. Nice. Obviously, maybe they didn't have Fable and I took like literal 12 damage for no reason. They'll let you have Fable. I'm looking at their latest list. It has 4 Fable in it, Rosie, but yeah. How do you deal with Chandra, Awakening Inferno when you're playing control? Ether Gust and then proactive threats, just like Shark Typhoon, Dream Trawler, Elspeth. Also, sometimes you can stay high on life total and you just take an emblem or two and it's not the end of the world. Well, at least we're both mana screwed. Oh, damn it. Jinxed it. Well, that's not very cool, but at least I have Absorb now. If they draw land, I'm dead though. Speaking of Chandra, do they have that? They have Omnixilus. Honestly, Omnixilus seems kind of scary than Chandra. No, they're probably not even going to play a spell. Wait, they had land and they didn't attack with Hive? Oh, it's equally bad for me, I guess. I'm just dead. I would have won this game so easy. I mean, I guess they got mana screwed too. But I think it was, yeah, game one's probably really good for me. Sideboard, they get a Nixilus, Thoughtseize. 27 lands and like a bunch of cycling cards. Sag. The Sagist. No, they're just tanking for no reason. I don't know, I'm not scooping TBH, but I don't know, they didn't attack me last turn. They don't want to attack me this turn for some reason. This insane copium. Maybe they'll be like, well, he's not scooping, so maybe it means he has something. Clearly. Clearly I have something. You take something to help you stay in focus for long term runs? Not really. I don't even really drink a ton of caffeine, or I didn't used to. Doesn't mean it's fried dough. Yeah. So let's see. So I think that's their list. So they get to bring in 4 Thoughtseize free of Nixilis, and then they board out like the 6 claims and I don't know, something. Rest in Peace gets Familiar Underdog. Doesn't get a ton. Not sure I should bring in Rest in Peace. Are they just soft to Angel? They board out Karizev. They might keep in Karizev. You feel exhausted after 2 or 3 matches. Yeah, I mean, Magic turns are tiring. It's tiring to just stay focused all the time. Not sure how I feel about Settle. It could get them. How many basics do they play? And they play no basics. Feel like I'm going in every direction though. Also don't hate Narset. Because at least it's something against Fable. And Settled could be cool. They have Thoughtseize. Could cut Absence. Kills Corvoldo. Yeah, this is kind of tough, honestly. There's not much I want to board out. Guess Shark Typhoon's all not the greatest. Not sure Elspeth is that great, honestly. Doesn't make a ton of sense. And Farewell gets worse when they have Farewell gets all worse when they have Nixilis. Okay, I don't think Absorb was really the cut there, but yeah, I should keep in Shark Typhoon. Maybe that can help against Nixilis. Also Veto. I think I want all the cheap removal. I want to try and like not fall too far behind. Sounds fine. Price cycle sensor. Why not just Verdict over Settle? They have no basics and I have a bunch of creatures. I think it could play out nicely, honestly. Kind of need a white mana. I don't like Veto. I don't know, they have Nixilis, Thoughtseize, Fable. Fable's their best card against me. Maybe a Nixilis. I should probably have all the absorbs on the play though. Having cutting that absorb over a veto is pretty bad. Yeah, but Nixilis, I probably just lose. I mean, sometimes you get high roll, right? They go Thoughtseize, Harvester of Nixilis. Game's just hard. No? Okay. Yeah, Verdict would be a bit better here. I feel like mixing it up's not that bad though. Don't I keep both? Not sure the Wandering Emperor is like that amazing against them. I think I'll just keep one. Oh, they have Deadly Dispute too. Deadly Dispute's one of their best cards as well. Hey Mangu, thanks for the raid, bud. Hope you had a good stream. What's up, everyone? We're already back to the wall, round one of the Pioneer Prelim done a game. This game's looking okay, I guess. I drew pretty well of the behold. Grinding the prelims, yeah, they're fun. Feels a little more meaningful than leagues. I don't know, maybe tougher players too. Could let them have it. Could let them have it. The counter attack. Then I get to go to Fairy was Gust Up. Or I can play pretty aggro. I could go Gust, March, to Fairy Plus. If the attack just was Harvester, again, Wandering Emperor minus. Couldn't. I don't really care about taking all damage in these spots. Just need to do what's best for my board presence. If they attack, I can just make a 2-2. I'm dumb. Can make a 2-2. So they can't attack if I let that resolve. They say go. I play Wandering Emperor. I make a 2-2. Then I make another 2-2. Then I play Teferi with Gust mana up. Seems good. They are attacking. They know about it, but I guess it's because they want to force it. Seems a little weird, maybe. Feel free to link cards from the new set from Demonaria if there's any card you want me to take a look at. We can talk about that kind of stuff. I wonder if they forgot, like, Wandering Emperor minus was even an option. And they were like, oh, awkward, that's not great. Alright, we both have some pretty good cards in play. I think I like mine's a bit better, but we'll see. Fable's hell of a card. Well, I watch ESL Dota. I've been watching a tiny bit. I watched most of OG, the first game between OG and Boom this morning. While I was doing other stuff. Cats, it's not too scary. I mean, they can activate the priest, but kind of whatever. I can just go stat right. It's getting like a little much. Plus, if I don't, they can just make me sack my token and then attack with the shaman. It'd be next level if they still had claim in their deck after sideboard. That'd be nuts. Claim my token. Get to keep my Teferi? No, they could take my token and just attack Teferi with everyone. But then I keep my Wandering Emperor and my token. Relax. I suggest almost never picking Fastbond. The problem with Fastbond is that you need a billion lands, or you need all the combos, I guess. But yeah, Fastbond's it's so hard to make Fastbond good in the Vintage Cube. And then it feels bad because whenever you open a Mox, it makes your Fastbond worse. Whenever you want to pick an elf, a mana creature, it makes your Fastbond worse. Take my freebie. Card dueling good enough for modern. Oh, it's a bounce spell. On summon doesn't see any play whatsoever. This card's pretty good. Good enough for modern, I do not know. Have to think about it. And you could think about it like, who plays blue-black? Would you ever want to play that card over something else you already have in the deck? Alright. Fateful Absence, no good target. March on Fable, not in a rush. A good Field of Ruin. We know, we're assuming, I need to remember I have the, oh no, I don't have the Comrade. I think they have no basics in their deck. Auto War doesn't seem that great. I guess I could March now on tap. That card's probably gonna be annoying. And then on tap, Field of Ruin and white. Lador came together nicely this game, unlike game one. Deck list, give me a sec, yeah. I'm a beginner streamer. I don't have that stuff quite figured out yet. I don't want to come to the stream. Corvold. And they get to draw two. I mean, if I had Field of Ruin, they'd be drawing one less cards. It's rough. It's okay. I'm in a pretty decent spot. I have my own card advantage going. Wait, what? Whenever we sack first burn, they didn't sack their treasure token. That must have been a mistake, right? They didn't cash in treasure token for the shame scooped. Have there been any updates as to the disputes of your neighbors in the complex you live in? Everything good? I mean, it's fine. It's just we have that couple they're kind of crazy. I think the one lady is probably bipolar, unfortunately. It's kind of sad, but then they like, I don't know. Just, they're like, they don't do anything too bad, but you know, just enough that it's annoying but you can't really, you know, people have gone to the police to complain, but they don't do anything bad enough. I guess against priests and stuff, I should have verdicts and Corvold. That's just fancy bad sideboarding. On the draw, veto versus absorb is more of a question. Farewell, is it fancy to board out Farewell? My reasoning is that I'm just worried about the Nixilis and stuff, and I want as much early game stuff as I can get. March is kind of clunky against them. It does exile and is somewhat versatile, but sometimes you have the extra cards. Narset on the draw. A little worse, still okay when you go Fable and you go Narset, they don't get to loot. It's okay against 4 Corvold, it should probably be in the deck. Baneslayer. Baneslayer is all awkward against Corvold, but I have cards to get rid of Corvold, and it's one of my best cards against, probably one of my best cards against Nixilis, but it's also pretty bad against Priest. Can even die to Harvester potentially. Elspeth feels like might be too little too late. Shark Typhoon feels really slow. And this is pretty reasonable Not having farewell's a little weird. Alright, I guess I'm gonna just respect the Nixilis, keep the curve as low as possible, keep a bunch of Darwin's Veto. Bane Slayer is also a little sus because Teferi Hero is probably your best card in the matchup and competes on 5. Have I seen the new Centaur War Runner trailer thing? Centaur as in Dota? If so, no. Alright, solid hand. That's kind of what you want to see. Cheap interaction at Teferi. I guess third land would be nice. Japanese fisherman is mulliganing. Kicking my Dota addiction. I don't play anymore, and I wasn't watching for a while. I started watching a bit again. I think I would play if I had a group of friends who played. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna portable hole right away. Cycle sensor. If I hadn't drawn sensor, I think I might have said go was gust up, and then this way I can gust Fable if they have Fable. And if they don't do anything, I can gust. But then they could have Delhi Dispute. Definitely cycling sensor in response this time. Ah, that's huge. That's huge. I don't think they have a basic in their list unless they changed it. It's kind of nuts to not play basic when blue-white is fairly popular and they usually play a bunch of field of runes. I wish you could take field of runes here. Plus, if they have another harvester, I can go field of runes into portable hole. If I have 2 lands in my next 3 draw steps, I think I'll probably easily win. What is my favorite sport? To play basketball and to watch. I will say I'm partial to American football, even though I don't think that should be a sport. I don't think American football should exist, but I don't really watch a ton of sports. I'll watch stuff during the Olympics, the World Cup. I'll watch the Super Bowl usually. Next time I'm in America, we'll hoop. We used to sometimes during the Pro Tours. Been thinking about getting into shape, and there's a basketball senior club not far from where I live, like 10-minute walk. French Jiu-Jitsu. The ref. What do you think, Chad? They're just gonna scoop. I think I should draw another field of rune. They are deep in the tank. Opponent? What's it gonna be? I'll be doing Vintage Cube Draft after this prelim, and also in between the rounds if I'm not like somehow I finish a match fast. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they didn't. And this is a tough one. Did I portable priest when I have verdict in hand? I don't really care about priest. I'm definitely going after their land. Doesn't make a ton of sense, right? On plains or island, does it matter when I have 2 Hallowed Fountain in play? Hit the blood token. I think that's Fury. Let's see. Nice. like getting ready for CubeCon. Is there going to be coverage of CubeCon? Do you have a link? I'm not sure I ever played the CubeCon songs on my stream. We should watch the CubeCon hype songs. They have Zero Basics, yeah. Oh, dude, I keep
yellowhat pigeons less than 3.
I literally kept talking about how a Mixla is the only annoying card and this and that, and oh my god, I'm literally the worst. Hilary's. Pretty months, 2 years and a half. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub, Hilary's. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. Thanks a ton. God, so dumb. Unreal. There will be coverage and you'll be doing commentary. Awesome. Chat, you were supposed to remind me. You're supposed to remind me about, I think you just lose the life first and then I can start thinking about it. There's a full Asterix movie on YouTube. Yeah, there's a few. They made like, in cartoon, they made a few. Yeah. That's not great. God, game would be so easy if I played that portable hole. Alright. That's really good. I'm gonna kill it right away in case they have Deadly Dispute in hand. Man, I'm gonna be so sad if I lose the game because I didn't play that freaking portable hole. So what should I do next turn? I need to portable hold the devil. I'm going for the Planeswalker with Fateful Absence and Verdict for creature. Yeah, I should have. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously not much. I was thinking I couldn't take a hit because it's just too much damage, but that's probably wrong. I guess I get it anyways. Nice portable hole I have in hand though. Which he would have traded was in the next list. I mean, they could have waited, played another creature, and then played him next list, but please play a spell. Hey, Shijin. Tug the token. I will next turn probably. I needed mana for absorb. This one's the token, right? I'll lose the life first. Need to absorb just any spell. Does these. I'll let them attack to get my deluge. Oh, need to do it now. Not to get to sack a blood token, but I guess that's fine. That was lucky. Baneslayer would be good here. See, like Farewell, when I get 6 mana, Farewell's not even, I mean, it's right up Nicholas, that's super scary. Maybe Farewell's still fine though. It's 7. And just lose the life for now. Federal Spell, unhappy. Federal Land, I get to Deluge. Oh. That works, I guess. I get to draw it like pretty soon, but I'm gonna hold on to that in case I have Corvold. Just hold on to it for 1 turn. Okay. That's good for me. They have no cards in hand. Saving that portable hole really paid off. And I get to Deluge. Alright. Well, lucky. Let me stay. Just put me such in a tough spot. Just for those of you who missed it, I could have portable hold a priest on turn 3, and I didn't. And then they played up Nixilis and got a second one because it was their only creature. And then my life was basically just hell from that point. And if I just played that stupid portable hold, that game would have been like probably a breeze. But I guess in the end, it didn't matter. So I'm going to portable hold a token. Tug this. I can take Wandering Emperor and March, I guess. Or Veto. Corval's not that scary. I have Verdict. Veto counters Fable. Interesting Veto. Another raid. Hey, Asian Avenger. It's here up late. Thanks for the raid, bud. Welcome, everyone. Gav online while the sun isn't up. Yeah. Thanks, bud. I hope you've been well. Hope everything's good. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, I slightly changed my stream schedule. I won't be streaming in the evening anymore, not as much. I'm gonna just be streaming like 6, between 4 and 6 hours in the afternoon instead. I guess I'll plus since I drew a gust. But yeah, we're playing some Pioneer, and we're in round 1 of prelim, which is like a 4-round tournament where you can you get some qualifier points that lets you play in cool qualifier turns on Magic Online, qualify for the Mox and stuff. But yeah, Asian Adventure is awesome. Should definitely check out his stream if he's in your time zone. He loves control decks as well, so yeah, definitely definitely check him out. I think he made content for MTG Goldfish too, right? Big MTG Goldfish fan over here. Let you have MTG Goldfish open right now. All right. Is that John Second Pioneer? Yeah, that's the deck they've been playing to some decent results. 5-1 in a league, 3-1 in a prelim, top 8 in the challenge. It's not very popular. I hadn't played against John Sack. I think it's the first time I played against John Sack ever since I started playing Pioneer again. What do you think about my sideboarding, Harry? Would you have had Farewell or Elspeth or Shark Typhoon in that matchup, maybe? Speaking of, let's... Sometimes people have names where they're unsearchable for some reason, though. GLF fun, just have to close your stream. Cool. GL, have fun. Don't want to tell me what you're playing, but by any chance. Boom. Oh, is it Boom? Boom Barton. Let's see if it works. Maybe there's some words that throw the algorithm right off. I'm sure you can maybe do it better, and either way, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna keep. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Just get rid of. I mean, I guess you should get rid of island because of field of ruin in case the game goes super long. I like Elspeth and Farewell to BH. I still see it as a Thoughtseize John deck. I want to maximize my top end. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little worried that I have too many expensive cards. I'm gonna be too far behind by the time these cards matter. But Elspeth is kind of nice against a big list. I mean, it depends on their list. I feel like against their specific list. But yeah. Thing is, I liked all my other cards. It's not like I was keeping cards I was unhappy with. It was like, felt like I was keeping all pretty good cards. Don't like Vito as much. Yeah, Fable's just so good though. Fable's stupidly good, so. And Deadly Dispute is a good one to counter if you can. You know, countering in the Nixilis is reasonable, honestly. If they go like Harvester into a Nixilis and you counter it, it doesn't feel as bad. They lost their creature and you countered one of Nixilis you don't care about. Like Wandering Emperor to Fairy, these cards kind of, I don't know. That is kind of unfortunate. I don't think you can march the Croxa here. I think I have to march Harvester and just hope. I mean, classic red black deck. Plus, I mulliganed. Just need to top deck something good. I'm not in a terrible spot so far. I'm making my land drops. I have a counter. The board's clear. I just need to draw a deluge, something good. Oh, I have Behold? Dude, I literally forgot I had Behold. Does that change my last turn play? No. I mean, I was like, I felt like I was fine just with the two cards. I literally forgot I had Behold. That'd been so funny. How well do you match up versus Mono Blue Spirits? I think it's close. I don't mind the matchup. I think it, you know, it gets better when you have the four portable holes. Um, you know, the more Shark Typhoon, the better. The more disputes in the sideboard, the better. I think it varies depending on your. Huh. I don't hate Absorb here. It's decent use of my mana. They do have Crocs on. Yeah, I like Absorb. Like Chandra is not that scary. There's nothing you like must counter. I mean, countering a Crux is nice, but there's not a ton you must counter in this matchup. Even a Chandra is, you can deal with Teferi. Red black is such a horrible matchup for blue white control. I have not found that to be my experience. I've been winning against red black. But red black players, good red black players will say it's a good matchup for them. So it's probably somewhere, you know, truth's probably somewhere in the middle. I'd not be playing blue white if I thought red black was a horrible matchup since it's the most played deck. I might anyways. But all right. They're filling up their graveyard. It's a little scary. Just bottom. I can deal with Croxhouse to fair. It's not ideal, but it's something. Surprised this card hasn't died to a push yet. Ended insect blood talking. Was Dawnering? What was happening there here? Oh, wandering? What do you mean? I don't know what do you mean. Didn't know which foretell. Oh yeah, I didn't know which foretell card. Have you seen played Raja's Esper control list? I don't know who Raja is. So no. Esper control's probably fine. I mean, blue-black control is fine. Blue-white control is fine. How bad can Esper control be? I'll open and has to GM their spells because of Croxel. That's unfortunate. No, Croxel next turn. Should I just main phase Shark? So I know if I should play my land or not? Probably. Not sure in which scenario I'm really going to be playing my land though. Man, had an absorb on top. Would have been nice. Might just discard absorb, honestly. Might just discard absorb first. Does that make sense? Every time people talk about whether or not you should play Croxar in red-black, my mind is blown. It's just so good against blue-white. Hey, Matt. I mean, I could counter discard Field of Rune. I think I fall too far behind. I think I just need to play it and hope I draw something good. What's going on? Is there a way to give 5 subs but make sure I get one because I want to give but also receive? I'm not Elon Musk, guys, don't judge me. 4 years is still 4 years. Your economics are bad. All indicators say you practically keep your money. I already intend to give a few right while you're sure you're such judgmental people here. I'm not sure. Dude, I missed that. I was like, we'll focused on the game. Oh, wow. I get wrecked. Okay, I mean, all I need is Delusion to Portable Hole. Easy. Not attacking the Planeswalker. When did that ever backfire for anyone? It seems horrible. I mean, I'm still gonna lose, but it's been kind of horrendous not to kill Wandering Emperor. I'll literally have it on board to right F Castle to chump. Wandering Emperor goes up to free, so now they can't attack. I mean, they're probably gonna top deck a removal spell, but that was bad. Wait, why didn't I just minus on the Croxa? What is wrong with me? I was so... Well, punch repon, I guess. I just was so baffled, I guess. I just didn't expect it. It was just so unexpected that I didn't even... You know, sometimes your opponent does something so out of the realm of possibilities that I mean, honestly, my play might work out. I guess I have Devil Bone Crusher. My play could work out. Verdict. Stupid farewell. Unbelievable. Unbelievable what just happened. Land for the win. Please. Please untap lands. At least we know they're really close to stream. I'm just dead. What if they play a spell before attacking? All right. Let's see. Slaughter Wreckage okay against them. And I usually board out Farewell in this matchup. And on the play, I think just trim a couple portable holes. March is okay. Not sure about Settle. Verdict's pretty good against them. But they have like more, they have like 2 Sorens after sideboard, I think. Could keep in Fateful Absence. Soren's kind of a pain. Soren plus Chandra can be tough, I think. Could keep like 1. Portable Hole doesn't hit a ton, but when it hits, it's nice for 1 mana. Oh man, 1 land away. 1 mulligan away. Wait, did I not play Field of Ruin? Oh no, they drew Thoughtseize, right? They went Absorb. Oh, sounds fine. Was that the cycling land? I'd be all sketch maybe. I'd probably be keep even if this wasn't a cycling land, I think. Making land drops is good. Narset's Reversal for Invoke Despair. I don't know if I should assume they have Invoke Despair. No, it's too narrow anyways. Kind of nice against Goblank too. You could maybe bring if you knew for a fact they had like a bunch of Goblanks and a bunch of Narcissus Reversal. You can bring in that card. Pretty happy to absorb here. I consider Layla of Sanctity. No, should I? Could be good. Laylas are usually not that great though. It's not that great of magic cards. Beat a backup. Let's try game. Unless they draw Thoughtseize, they have Thoughtseize plus removal. Alright, they don't have Dreadbore. They have Stomp probably. Not a reason why Vito's so great in this matchup. Just protects the fair from Dreadbore. It's kind of the same against these black decks that used to play Murderous Rider. I don't think I should exile it right away. Not much of a point. I can always play it in response to a discard spell. Oh, this game was easy. Made the matchup look pretty good for me. As the missing land drops was nice. Oh man. I guess I should cycle in response, right? I guess I can't counter and protect it from Harvester. Can I? Is there a card that does that? I'm still massively ahead. I mean, I have Hall too. They're just gonna die to the Hall. I'm gonna just make a token here. I don't really expect them to have push after sideboards. Even if they do, it doesn't matter. I don't think they can really beat the Hall here. On the draw, I might want an extra portable holder too. These Harvester beatdowns are pretty obnoxious. Maybe a third verdict. Sophia hates weebs. I want to see something about Ragdos midrange. What's JMM's latest list? Oh, never mind. He's playing Arcanist. Opponent trolling a bit. Check Ginger on Twitter. Yeah. How does Ginger not have a recent results? Has he not been streaming much, or did he play a different deck? I realize it's different though. But yeah, you're probably right. Let's pick Ginger. Wow, you follow each other, these. He's been experimenting a bit. Should expect some go blanks, one invoke. Alright, on the draw. On the draw, maybe free verdict. Trespasser is a pain. I don't have a ton to get rid of it. Let's see. What am I not in love with? Maybe March. Maybe March just kind of inefficient. It does deal with the creature lands. And exile is kind of nice. I'm gonna do verdict over March. Let's just screw March, honestly. Card kind of sucks. Is Orvor a real card or is it an alchemy card? That card just wrecks discard decks. It's a real card. That card's like, and it's good against Trespasser too. I mean, same deal. I have to keep 5 lands, cycling lands. Not as good as last one, but it's fine. Castles, also nice to have at least one value land. Kind of a big deal. Yeah, I played Orvar in Alchemy in the last call. Imagine if I had an Orvar here. I just copy a land, ramp, GG. Kind of want to discard Fateful Absence. They didn't play. They don't have Harvester. Let's see. I need 5 of these lands. Just not reasonable though. Let's see if we want to be result oriented. What do I wish that Fateful was? Hard to say yet. Might be good as a Fateful, honestly. Might be better than all the cards I have in my sideboard. There were some draws. There are some damn these draws. Should I rep absorb? No. Looks like they kept pretty mediocre hand. Wow. Is that a bait? They didn't hardcast it into Censor or Gust. I think I should counter that. Let's see. I take 2, they play Stomp, or they play a Giant. I untap. I take 11. I can get rid of it with Wandering Emperor, but I might fall behind. 4 cards. Have Fateful Absence for a Planeswalker. If it's Sorin, though. If it's Chandra, not as scary. If it's Sorin, I'm gonna be in a world of hurt. Yeah, I think I should probably veto it, but it's close. Why did I play Field? Because if they go Castle Go or Manland Go, I'm gonna be happy to have Field. Maybe their hands are really bad. Why would I not play Field? Oh, obnoxious. I could get Chandra right away. I don't hate it. Or I could gamble. Getting a Wandering Emperor going, like it's a Wandering Emperor activation. Because, like, what if they play a creature? Can Wandering Emperor minus, then plus. They can activate Hearst and just block. They might have to exile their own graveyard card still. Kill plus Censor, but Censor doesn't do much for me. I feel like this is mana efficient, impacts the board more. It's way higher upsides. Oh, that sucked. But I mean, that Fateful, they might have just sacked, drawn the Thoughtseize. I lose my Wandering Emperor anyways. I can kind of keep up with Chandra, maybe. We'll see. Depends how good their last 3 cards are, but yeah, I guess vetoing the Stomp was a mistake. It was close though. It was close, but looking kind of bad in hindsight. Was bait? Well, maybe they were trying not to play into a gust or a sensor, you know, and make me waste my mana. I don't know why I ever listened to Twitch chat. It's so annoying. I don't know what. I mean, I was a little worried about just them slamming the Bone Crusher. Honestly, I didn't have a great answer to it. I had the Verdict. I'd like kind of. I guess I did have Wandering Emperor, Veto. Yeah, should have just let it resolve. Go low. It's not a big deal if you go too low against them, but well, that's pretty unlucky on the side note. Just hitting Thoughtseize of Chandra feels bad. They know about the sensor. Is making a token here ever a valid option? How many basics do you play a lot? Veto wasn't a bad decision. I don't know. I think they would. Yeah, I don't know. I could have maybe let a Titan, and who knows? Maybe they just slam a Chandra instead of playing the Giant first, just to be mana efficient and stuff. Ugh, and then Verdict's being trash. The Verdict was just a portable hole or March. Thought having all the Verdicts on the draw made sense, but this is why Verdict gets awkward, like all these non-creature permanents. I think I just have to cycle and hope to get lucky, honestly. I don't think making a 1/1's gonna cut it. On turn too late. Oh, I'm an idiot. Did I miss the obvious line of attacking and verdicting if they activate hers? I'm just... Wow. All too late now. I don't know how I didn't see that line earlier either. And obviously I see it the second I play Field of Ren. It's kind of a joke. Oh well. Mistakes were made. It's not over, but I mean, you gotta assume their hand's gonna be all you know, a Go Blank I lose, a Thoughtseize I lose. Yeah, Shep, just plus on the token, attack Chandra. If they activate Hearse, I Verdict, get their token into Hearse, and I have a Wandering Emperor on free counters. I'm annoyed. Don't think they activate the new Blood Verdict. Good. I'll take it. Yeah, I guess Verdict's just too too reactive. They have too many cards after sideboard that don't care about Verdict. I mean, if you know they have Hazoret and Hearse and stuff, Farewell becomes good again. It's tough. Everyone's list is all different. Me? Okay. They just hate killing planeswalkers, apparently. They're not really close to activating Castle. They're just one more card for Croxar right now. Yes. Chuck Chandra. And then just plus, I guess. Kind of a pity. If I'd said go, made a token, untap, play my 6 land, then I would have mana for Teferi plus cycle. I ended up costing myself. I guess I got the thingy, but kind of costing myself a token. Not even sure what I was hoping to draw on 4 mana at this point. Sorcery speed. There might have not been anything, honestly. Yeah, I just made so many mistakes this game. The veto on Stomp is like kind of whatever. It's fine, I think, but no attack, that hurts. Can just activate and block. That was a good match though. That was a close match. I mean, I guess game 2 was an absolute blowout. The 2 games I lost were close though. You just send everything at me right at this point. After Trump anyways. Or you could even send, what a weird attack. I mean, that attack was token is free. Alright, they're giving me a chance. I mean, I'm assuming they have something, but I can verdict and then minus on Hazaret and plus the fairy. What is going on here? They're just messing with me. Wow, think I might win. How's the draw? Nuts. Wow. Yeah, that was not great. What they just did. That was definitely not great. Looks like I'm a favorite, right? I mean, I think I'm a massive favorite, actually. What can they even draw? Why did I decide this over blue-black? I enjoy blue-white a bit more than blue-black. And blue-black's just horrendous against red-black, so... I could try Scarab God, though. Try Scarab God. I mean, I don't care. Like, the best card they can draw is probably, like, Sorin. That Gust draw was nice. Well, weird mistakes were made on both sides, you know. I could feel over now. We know that. Did it put on top? Put on top. It's a pretty good draw for them. I'll take a draw. I'll see. I'll probably just do it on my turn. Okay, now Croxa's not as good of a draw anymore. Yeah, I think I need to hold a hearse. They're drawing a thingy. Alright, chat. I'm sorry, but it's not happening. That's too bad. Don't ask me why I just played my lands. I guess it's fine. If I draw a spell, I'm happy because I don't take the damage. If I draw a land, then it doesn't matter that I played my land. Hopefully they don't have Claim the Firstborn or some Threaten effect, random Threaten effect. Can you imagine if that's how I lose? Steal my shark. The boat? Wow, that was actually a sick top deck for them. Oh, that was insane. Now it's 6, our thingy. Wow. Good thing I didn't hardcast the shark. I would have like straight up lost. Probably. I'm kind of in trouble. I'm kind of in trouble. I'm gonna lose. I don't know why I attacked actually. I yeah, that's kind of bad. The attack was bad. Well, Game of Pros. Denied Giant. I think they play at least 4 basics. But yeah, you might be right. That Sky Sovereign was just an unbelievable draw. Jeez. It'd be kind of funny if somehow they didn't have Can I attack with the 1/1? I think I can attack with the 1/1. They draw a creature, they play a creature, activate both, attack with both, deal free to my shark, have to chomp. I have veto. If I hadn't drawn veto, I might have played a little. I mean, I guess. I just have to hope they drew lands and non-creature spells, obviously. If they have a creature, I probably lose. What a game. What a game. I'm still in bad shape. I mean, I'm still behind. I die to like any top deck. I think they should have. I think they should force the trade here. This way it frees up their Bone Crusher Giant. I think that's probably a mistake, but alright, chat, focus, absorb. Absorb, absorb, absorb. Memory deluge. Hey! Absorb, absorb, absorb. What's better than absorb? No! Oh my god. It's so terrible. I only have 5 mana. Portable hull or land? Land's kind of nice. I guess I should cycle first. It's kind of same deal as last time, right? There's nothing I can draw that's sorcery speed. Alright, I'll just say go. Uh, 1 minute. I don't think the 1 minute's gonna matter too much. Famous last words. It's gonna be close actually. Yeah, it's gonna be close. I need 2 attack steps. You have to be a little careful because of stomp. So like F6ing and stuff is rough. I had more time, I probably would have cycled first. I'll do that in case I have a removal spell. I guess they would have played it right away if they had a removal spell. Oh, they didn't make me do it. That's nice. Appreciate that. God, that game was so ridiculous. It was like, I throw, you throw, I throw, you throw, I throw, refrow, refrow, refrow. You raise, I re-raise. I'll re-raise you was a mistake. Close one. I'm kidding. I've had Trail's number lately. What the hell is Spar's headquarter? Who plays that? Spirits? Oh, it's combo? Mm. Mm. This should be decent, is it? Don't they have a bunch of annoying sideboard cards? Let me see if he has a list for that, or if it's the first time he plays that desk. The desk. The deck. Kind of depends what's in their deck, I feel. John's Sacrifice. Is it Phoenix? No. Assuming I'm not supposed to counter strategic planning here. Yeah. He's probably streaming if anyone wants to watch both sides. Beat him the last couple times we played. He was playing Hammer Time, I was playing Blue White. It was a lot of dress downs each time. He's not streaming. So you just veto the card that matters, okay. I think sideboard's kind of game one, like Narset's insane against him, but I don't have Narset in my main deck. I'm trying to hit on tap lands, I guess. Curving to Teferi, and then sideboard, they might have Veto or sideboard mentors. They could have Hullbridge Horror too. Alright, dig. Forgot about dig. Well, I have to tap out, I guess, to Mio. Probably doesn't play a ton of basic. And assuming he have one, that Farewell might just win me the game if I don't die. I think he's probably going to be able to combo me though. Assuming I have to counter that. At least I can F6. Get it over, Wiz. Oh, that was fast. Six, 9, 15. I mean, there's just no way, right, yet to be the unluckiest human being in the history of the world. Yeah, I mean, Trios streams. I don't think he really cares about his deck list being published. Unless it's right before a big event or something. Narset, Dispute, Veto. Reversal works against Dig, right? I forget exactly how I'm supposed to sideboard in this matchup. We actually played this matchup a bit when I was in Berlin for Card Market. And he's some verdicts, I think. Uh, just play Sylvan Carroted as a. Oh, Hermit, that's what's scary. Hermit creatures. Probably need a couple verdicts. March is good. Farewell seems a little expensive. Fateful Absence. Probably not great. This is good only if they have their own horror. Sorb's probably not that amazing, honestly. Maybe trim it to fairy. I don't think farewell is good though. Settle. Trim an Emperor? No. It's probably one of my best cards because it pressures them. Does Settle actually work against them? I mean, if they go off, if they have Ascendancy and Awakening, they might just be able to back it up with Disputes and stuff, right? They can draw the entire deck. Not sure. Probably don't need Farewell, though. Should have had... Yeah, maybe a Settle is okay. Maybe not a Verdict. Just want to slow them down because I don't have a forced land yet. Just use my cards. Actually, did they put it back on top? That's going to absorb it. This way I can go shields down next turn if I don't draw land. Have his own dispute. But I guess he gets to dispute on his turn. At least now I can back it up. Don't think he has Ascendancy. I think he would go for it. It's pretty good. I need the land and then since I can just cycle. He has Dig Mana. I have Dispute, so I can cycle. So he probably doesn't have Dig, or he's playing around Dispute, which it's not obvious I have. I mean, I would have probably played the same way if I didn't have Dispute. Hey, Anxious Plankton. Hey, Shorty Shock. Hey, everyone. Big Boss Nassif. Every time I see someone say Big Boss, there was this shop in Lebanon in Beirut, and it was called Big Boos. So I don't know if it was like a typo or it was a joke or they just misspelled boss, and I don't know. Always makes me smile. I have farewell, but I think I should still counter. I wish that farewell was a verdict. Now what? I mean, I think that big is resolving no matter what I do. Guess I'll fight. Big boost. Yeah. I guess Feral gets graveyards, but yeah, I think I have to dispute too. I mean that because if I don't dispute, then I have to farewell and he resolves dig anyways, or if I try to play Wandering Emperor and keep one man up for dispute, then he can just pay for the dispute. It's like I don't know. I was not loving this matchup when I played it. Who did I play against? I think it was TOEFL. It's not the end of the world yet, but could be. You didn't even consider countering it. I don't think I have much of a choice. I think I have to go for the farewell. Huh. I was gonna farewell, but now I'm not sure. Oh, you can farewell and not choose creature, right? Huh. What a dumbass. Awkward. Hall of Fame, by the way. Yeah, if this was a settle, might be better, might be worse. Depends. I don't know how sub they are to settle and how hard it is for them to play around it. Because like, if he has ascendancy, then he plays the land thing, then he kind of goes off, and he plays a bunch of Tamio and whatnot. Could be good. Could be good. Could be good. I mean, I think verdict you need for Scarlet and Mentor, and then Farewell and I mean, I kind of have to counter that. Farewell and Settle. I'd rather not get to the points. Someone was saying rest in peace, but I have two Deluge. But it's true that like Dig is their best card in the matchup, kind of. It could work out for me. Escape the Wilds? Dang. Clutch Dispute. How's Elspeth's been? I didn't bring it in yet. I didn't bring it in against John Sack, but you could. I didn't bring it. Oh no, I brought it in against Fred Black, but I didn't draw it. Okay, I'll probably win now. Relax, chat. Relax. Graveyard 2? No. Okay, Farewell was really good. Great sideboarding by me. Another dig. I think I'm okay. I feel like I guess that's not true. All he needs is well, he needs Ascendancy, the thing that turned into land, and a cantrip. Oh, he's close to dead. He's dead next turn. It's not a war. What's he gonna name? Ascension, Dig, Monastery Mentor. How many mentors does he have? He already played one. Wait, he already played two? And he's still named Mentor? So does that mean he has four? This is the only card that matters. Yeah, he might just have three and still think it's the best card he can get. Can he even have anything? Besides me punting? A little worried that Rest in Peace, I play it. And then he just casts him for 8 mana at some point. Man, I don't know what to do. That Farewell was pretty damn good here. But I think I need all my verdicts. Maybe just Fateful Absence. It does have Tamio and Mentor, but having to Fateful Absence these cards is kind of a yike. Settle is a trap if they're good, yeah. One less to ferry. Two verdict could be enough. Rip is also okay against the Tamio. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of nice not to have to worry about verdict. Tamio plus pretty good though. Or I think Horror's probably one of my Horror's like insane against him, I think. Maybe not, but I think it's pretty good. Farewell, farewell, farewell. All the modes are pretty good. Probably just worse. I mean, it was good for me here, but I think it's honestly worse than a verdict overall. Why are people hating on horror? There's a lot of saying go in this matchup. There you go, chats. Could be a quick one. Wrong cycling card in my hand right now. Okay, I get to play Magic. I like that. Big fan of getting to play Magic. I'm already the last match? No way. 15 matches and this is the last match? Which turn is it? End of his turn? Alright, beatdowns. Let's go. Wandering Emperor would be good here. Any 4 mana card, really. Am I gonna want to double veto? Unlikely. Unlikely, but double Dovin's veto. But I could be repping Censor. You chalk. It makes their life a little tougher. Then they have to be worried about 4 mana spells and feel pressure to play something. think he has veto. He's repping veto. Wow. What a godly draw. Could shock now. Plus, if he lets that resolve, I could behold into a censor. I'm assuming he'd dispute a behold like almost 100% of the time, though. I don't think they play veto. Maybe they play a mix. I don't hate waiting a turn here. Plus, he has dig mana. Yeah, I'll chill for a second. Plus, I have the shark beatdowns. No big deal. He might dig for the full amount here. 1 mana up. I think I should behold in response. Is censor gonna counter something here? I think I should counter. I have verdict for mentor. 1 Tamio gone. Yeah. Oh, that has a pretty good one. Oh. 1 turn too late. Hit the fairy. Dispute his dispute. Did he just been bluffing the dispute the entire time? That'd be so good. Oh, I didn't want to attack. I want to keep to block if he casts literal. The brain fog is real. If I lose because I attacked with that shark, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. Wow, what a master, just repping the dispute the entire game. So good when you're playing a card like 5 mana fairy, because if you tap out and they have dispute, you kind of can lose the game on the spot. That's okay for me. Wow, he's passing up on the value? I'm a little surprised. Wow, that went so well for me. Well, so well. We'll see. It's not over yet. Should I dispute? Does that make sense? Not really. Could cycle in response. But then, yeah, doesn't make a ton of sense. Oh, I should have deluged first. He can't generate more mana, right? And he's played a land. Alright, let's not keep... maybe it was Spell Pierce the entire time. Maybe he wasn't bluffing. Alright. Their deck list? I think their deck list is pretty standard. Free cards in hand. Of one of verdict. The question is, I have 6 mana if I plus. Escape is not standard. Yeah, you might be right. Pretty sweet though. Oh, you get to draw it fairly fast, but it is still a card for cards. It's a good card. Prize, I don't have much going on. Could cycle first. This loots for them. Plus they just a win con if they have. Can't be that bad to minus. Kinda wanna cycle first. Cycle, verdict, 2-man up. Yeah, I guess I should cycle first. Could get lucky. Like farewell would have been. Damn, if I keep saying verdict, if this was a farewell, I'd probably win. I mean, who knows if that was the third verdict, but yeah. Couldn't even draw farewell. That's twice that farewell was better than verdict for me. Am I supposed to dispute that just so they can't go like green card, instant kill me? I don't think they're gonna play into dispute anyways. I guess that's why cycling was bad. Now I can't dispute. I wonder how many of the green card they even keep in the deck. I guess it's a good card against me, probably a bunch. Just gonna dispute it. Why did I not field over and shuffle the enchantment? Yeah, you're right. Just not playing very well today. The game looks pretty grim. Veto, please? Yeah. How many vetoes do I have in my list? I might have to censor that. I legit might have to censor that. Did I actually register 4 today? God, I'm gas. Alright. Alright, chats. We need at least a Darwin's veto to have a chance, I think. Narset's reversal. And verdict. Narset's reversal could be enough? Probably not, right? Not against the green cards. It's good against Dig, though. Okay. They didn't play the green card first. That's probably good for me. I'm still probably gonna lose. Oh, I should keep forgetting to do it right away. Yeah. I should have done it right away. Yeah, you can dig in response. He has no blue mana though. Yeah, it could matter. He hasn't played a land yet, so he could still go land, awakening, cantrip, kill me. I'm assuming he boards out some of the awakenings, but what else does he? Does he board out Carroted maybe? Oh, awakening is 5. It's not free. Alright, I have Verdict for Mentor. Narset's insane against them. So, assuming I live. Assuming I live. The fairy could be good. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I could do Vito Narset. Vito Narset seems pretty solid. I have to fairy in play, but I might minus it. I guess it's not a big deal if I have to minus it, as long as I have a Narset. I think Vito in Narset is kind of the straightforward approach. I don't care about... Yeah, I guess I just win. Wow, what an insane game. I mean, he could still kill me. You don't need to draw the cards to kill me with Awakening, but I have double counterspell. Including a Veto, so he would have to have, like, pretty perfect hand. I think it's worth just using Absorb on that, right? As long as I have Veto up for, as long as I have Veto up for Awakening. Alright, nice. Wow. So what were the mistakes I made this game already? Where did I... Oh, it was like Farewell versus Verdict. I kind of got punished for that. I mean, I can't feel bad. It's a long matchup, and we played pretty fast, honestly. I mean, it's unfortunate that there was like only one match left 20 minutes ago. Well, I guess I'm keeping this against anyone. I mean, I guess maybe against a combo deck specifically. Yeah, mistakes were made. That was a good match, though. Mistakes makes things more exciting. Oh, me against a bad guy. Mono green. We ran the full gauntlet, right? Ragdos, Mono green, Ascendant. I guess we didn't play against. What did we play against in round one? What did we play against in round one? Hey, Seeker, what's up? Oh, food, yeah. I guess we played against two slightly off meta deck. Not exactly the gauntlet, but still. Cool to play against four different decks. Greasefang is tough. I think the Greasefang matchup is close. Is it a problem? Oh, Ignotus. I guess you play a lot of blue-white, you would know. Troll's not that big of a deal if they don't have Nykthos. This is like a slightly tricky spot. Good Fateful the Elf, I don't hate it. Except I just took 1 damage for no reason. Next level play, Fateful the Elf. I honestly do not hate it. I don't love it though.
The next level play. The next level play.
That's Troll Hydro. I've never done that before. Why not? Why the hell not? Then Nykthos. Alright, Fancy Play Syndrome. Backfired. So let's see, I would have like Cycle Thingy. Let that resolve. They would have had more mana. Yeah, I mean, they kind of just had the nuts, honestly. What can you do? They were on the play and they had the absolute nuts. I don't know if I can still win. Probably not. I have Other Wara for God Pharaohs. I'm just gonna tag them up. There's almost no way. If I had a portable hold this game instead of Fateful Absence, I might have won. And I guess that didn't even make a difference. Yeah. I'm not even sure I want Fateful Absence, honestly. On these 59 cards. No verdict, no. Saw a sideboard against green. No verdict, no rest in peace. Is Baneslayer good? They have Cavalier, but that's it. Yeah, probably no absence is a little too much. Baneslayer is probably bad too. Yeah, I agree. I could do one verdict. I could do one verdict, one rest in peace. I could do Shark Typhoon. Does Elspeth actually take over against any of their cards though? I've been wanting to do one rest in peace, one verdict. Narset against Cura. Yeah. I'll try one verdict, one rest in peace. For science. This way I have the one farewell and I also have one rest in peace, one verdict. Thing is, I think you cast Memory Deluge for 7 a decent bit in this matchup. And rest in peace gets a little worse when you don't have verdict in your deck. But just getting rid of the Storm the Festival is a little value. Alright, gonna save the farmland. Is Feral not worth more than one copy in the 75? I don't think so. It's a good game 1 card, but get worse after sideboard. Only if you accept a lot of green decks. Then having a second farewell is good. But even against a deck like John's Sacrifice, the second farewell is not that great because they're gonna have Chandra, 6 mana Chandra. They're gonna have Omnixilis. They're gonna have everyone's gonna be a bit better against farewell after sideboard. Kind of saying it's like pretty good against Phoenix, but then they have counters and stuff. It gets a little worse. You know that stretch. It's portable the whole 2 narrow. That's just my plan. My plan is to just slow them down and try and snowball. Just how I sideboard in the matchup. And you have like 12 targets for it, so this is kind of tricky. I think I still like cycling that one, but Being a little greedy here, but I feel like I need maybe to be a little greedy. Looks like their draw's pretty good against, again. So I could hit Gust, but I could hit that anyways. I feel like when I don't play it, I kind of need to kind of play that way. If I don't counter it, they can just not attack, right? Might actually need triple white, right? Can I afford to take it? How much mana do they have left? 5, 6, 7 mana? I guess I should cycle first. That's 7 mana. I go down to 7. End of turn, I exile 1. I go down to 9. I make a 2/2. I have Otawara. I mean, if they have something I need to counter, I go down to 7. And then the next turn, I'm in the same spot. It's so gross that I had a triple troll draw against my veto, double veto. It was like so perfect for them. I guess Cavalier would have been pretty good too. Can I beat a spell? Veto the spell. Untap.
Fuck, you can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious! That ball was on the line! Chalk flew up! It was clearly in!
Go down to 7, untap. Play a land. Wandering Emperor Troll next turn. Oh, and they can make a 2/2. I don't think I can beat anything, honestly. And I did it after blockers. Might have been better to just ambush the elf. Wow. Easy. Easy clap. Well, sometimes you get high rolled. Sometimes you just get high rolls. Damn, I drew Gust too. I might have one. I might have one. Can I live one more turn? I could like shock, bounce Karn, hope to top deck a farewell. Go down to 11, block that. Take a lot. Okay, I have one out. I didn't see they can make that play. So if I'd let it resolve, they probably would have like baited with Skura, I would have countered, and then they would have played Karn, they would have countered, untap, kill one, have Gust. Alright, I should Gust the Kiora, because it'll be at least a little less for them. Since it's decent, since it doesn't get got by Farewell. Alright, that was rough. They played well too. I mean, I guess their hand just played itself. They didn't even have to do like anything too crazy. That's kind of. It's not like they ever took a turn off or anything. They always had spells and stuff to jam, and it was pretty easy mode for them.